Welcome back. We have a special broadcast here on Republic TV this evening. Amita is joining us live from our studios in Delhi, and also joining us on the broadcast are some of the Indians who are stranded in Italy. Italy, one of the worst affected after China, where most of the deaths are being reported on coronavirus. And some of the students and Indians who are joining us live are on your screens. Archana is joining us live from Genoa. Mohammad Mujtaba joining us live from Rome this evening, and Rohini Sethi is joining us live from Milan. Let me go across to Archana first. Archana, can you hear us? Archana, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Archana, yes. We are told that you're at the Genoa airport. Why don't you tell us the situation of the Indians who are stranded there? Go ahead, Archana, we can hear you. Go ahead. Seem to have an audio problem there. She's not getting our audio. Let me also go across to Mohammad Mujtaba. Mohammad Mujtaba, can you hear us?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Yeah, why don't you tell us, where are you? We are told that you're at Rome.
Hello? Yes,
are you at Rome? What's the situation there?
Yes, I'm in Rome. I'm staying here since 2 years. Today is my flight from Air India. First, it was from 7 o'clock, but today in the morning I got an email from Air India that my flight is delayed. But still I am confused because I'm not able to get any response from airlines whether I have to leave my house or not. I don't know. It will depart today or not. That's the main problem with us. So we can't go outside without any proven needs. As well as we are not getting help from airline. The behavior with the airline is very different. We are not able to understand the airlines, Air India.
Yeah, Rohini is also joining us live from Milan.
So what we'll do, whether it will depart or not.
Okay. We have some information that's come in from the government, and I think Rohini is joining us from Milan, where most of these students are stranded. Rohini, we have confirmation from the government that some doctors will be flown out of Delhi and swab samples will be taken of the students and tested before they are brought back to India. How many students are with you at the Milan airport?
Hello, yeah, hi. I'm I've been staying in Milan now for 6 months now, and because of the emergency situation here, I planned my trip back to India. Yesterday at 8 p.m. We had a flight, our Air India flight from Milan Malpensa airport, and there were 200 passengers who had confirmed tickets from Air India for that particular flight to Delhi. And the problem is that we have to arrange COVID-19 negative certificate to enter India, irrespective of the fact that we are Indian nationals. We understand the concern of the government as well, but then the problem here is that in Italy, no doctors, nobody from the healthcare system is ready to support us on that matter, because right now the cases in Italy are increasing drastically. It rose from like 93 weeks ago to a number of 10,000, which was reported yesterday. So it's a pitiful situation here for doctors in the healthcare system, and they are denying any cooperation in this particular situation for us. So right now for us, we cannot arrange the certificate, and we were denied entry at the baggage check-in counter itself, and we were not able to board the flight. There were I think 90% of out of the 200 passengers did not have that certificate, and they could not board the flight. Most of the passengers were Indian students. There were few families as well with infants, with children, who had masks on them, because obviously the situation here is quite risky. But we weren't able to board the flight because we could not arrange the COVID-19 negative certificate. The Indian consulate here also helped us, and they talked to the healthcare ministry in Italy, but then the Italian healthcare system completely refused to provide us any help in that matter, and then we feel really unsafe here because the cases have been rising. In such an emergency situation, we want to go back to our own country, and if let's say if we get sick here, I don't think so Italian government or healthcare system would support us in that case also. So we are really feeling unsafe here. We are quite fearful, and we really want to go back to our country.
Yeah, I also have my colleague Amita joining us live, but before that, I'd like to take a question with Archana. Archana is at the Genoa airport with the students. You see this, the frame. Archana is wearing the scarf. That's the scarf that she's wearing, the blue scarf. Archana, if you can hear us, why don't you speak to the students around you? We'd like to hear from all of you about the situation. I'm not sure if she's getting our audio, but let's try once more. Archana, if you can hear us, we are getting your video. Request you to tell us what you're going through, how many students are with you. We see a lot of Indian students there.
Hello.
What's the situation? Yes, go ahead.
Hello.
Go ahead, Archana, go ahead. We can hear you, go ahead.
This is Archana. Yeah, this is Archana's friend. My name is Akhila.
Oh, yes.
My name is Akhila. We are actually in the Genoa airport. Actually, we reached here and we actually, our boarding pass also we got. But after that, sometime the airport authorities come and said that the India is prohibited, the Indians, including the Indian citizens, they prohibited the Indian citizens. So after that, they also said that it's not our fault. It's actually your own country that is prohibiting you. So with only that certificate that you can enter into your country. So it's very difficult in this here. It's very difficult to find the certificate, and in this current situation, it's very hard for us to go out and collect the certificate. So Genoa, it's a domestic airport. So from here we can't able to go to the Rome airport also. So they didn't allow you to go to the Rome airport. When it's actually in the news, we heard about that they are actually sending medical teams and all. But we are in this domestic airport and we can't go to that Rome also. So we don't know what should happen here. Yeah, and someone also break their contract in their home, so they don't have any staying possibilities, and also they're stuck here because when they come back from here, so they don't having any home to stay. So they break their contract and they are actually in the airport. They don't know where to go. They are actually stuck here. So this is a difficult situation because we are actually ready for the isolation cordon and everything, but it's we don't know what's happening because here they say like it's your country is actually prohibiting you. So it's our home country. Where should we go and where should we tell our difficulties, because they are telling that, and we spend our money also and it's not refunding, and they are telling like that because it's not our fault. We will actually reschedule the flight, but whether we didn't get this certificate, what should we without the rescheduling and all, because we didn't get anything. We lost our money and someone break their contract and they're still here. So it's a very hard situation we are facing here, and the main thing is we can't go to the international airport also, and we can't see the conditions there because we are still in the domestic airport, and so these are the conditions should be here.
How many people are there with you? What is the situation there at the airport, as Akhila is joining us, but Mustafa is also with us. So any sort of information that you're getting in from the Indian government side, any sort of an assurance, because the situation there in Italy is not looking very good. The entire northern regions especially has been put under complete lockdown. Large gatherings have been banned. So if you can tell us exactly what is the situation there.
When I was there at Milan Malpensa airport, was that we weren't allowed to board the plane, and there were around 200 Indian students and other people with us. From the government side, we are glad that they took the initiative, and they are sending their healthcare team. which I think would reach here in a day or two and help us get that certificate, help us take those tests, and then if we are tested negative, then government will then the Air India also will cooperate with us and reschedule our flights which were due yesterday to Saturday, which is the nearest possible flight from Milan to Delhi. And I mean, we here are also ready and prepared for the fact that we might be quarantined in Delhi for 14 days.
Okay.
We also, yeah.
Yeah, Rohini, now, sorry to interrupt you there, but we just received an update. There was also a statement made by the External Affairs Minister, Mr. Jaishankar. There was a meeting of a group of ministers to review the situation in India, but in Parliament, a specific statement was made about the kind of steps that are being taken, which includes steps to send an additional plane to Italy to try and bring all stranded Indians back. But I want to assure Archana, Akila, Mohammad Mustaba and Rohini Sethi that here on Republic TV, on the WhatsApp number that we put out, Akila, please tell your friends as well, every message that we have received, and the WhatsApp number is on your screens and also on the Republic Twitter handle and the website. Every message that we are receiving from students, and it's different parts of the world, it's not just Italy, different parts of the world, wherever we're getting these messages from, we are going to forward these messages to the External Affairs Ministry so that they know the names that are coming in and the locations and the contact details. We have a whole list, by the way, of the passengers also stranded in Milan. 62 names that we have, and those names too will be forwarded with their passport numbers and the ticket numbers as well. Thank you for joining us. We want to assure you that we'll do all we can to help you at this stage. And we wish you all the best. We will be in touch. Thank you.